In today's quick make video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful card with this little hidden pocket. And you almost can't see on the front that it's there. And it just balances beautifully with this Marianne die. And this is one of the Art of Craft special offer dies. So I've put the link onto the Facebook page and underneath the YouTube video, because you can get this die for just £7. It's actually a half price die. So let's see how this quick card is made. To make this quick card, we're just going to use this beautiful Marianne design creatable die, which has this fabulous lattice and butterflies and flowers, and the edge, which allows us to make that stunning pocket. So to start with, we're just going to start with a square of card, and I've cut this down to just 5.5 by 5.5. And all we want to do is to take the die, pop it at the top, tape it down and cut it. I've got a piece here already done, and all I've done is add a piece of lilac card from our coordinations at the back. So now we want to cut the individual piece. So I'm going to take the die again, or take a piece of the coconut white card, take the die, and you want to take the actual main die and just roughly tape that down to the card, and then take the edge, and it fits exactly. So you almost want to click it into place and make sure you tape that down in a good couple of places so that it's nicely affixed, just like that. We run that through and cut that one, and here we get the beautiful pocket piece that's loose with these little bits that pop out. Love this idea. So we've got that, and of course, because we have the separate die, we can actually make a backer for this, and this is what's really clever with this. So we'd simply take a piece of the lilac card, and what I tend to do is place my die on there so I can get at least the scope for it, tape that down, and we would cut that to give us a piece just like this. And as you can see, that fits exactly on the edge, and we can trim the sides. So I'm going to take that and add some spray glue to the back for speed. You can obviously use your glue glaze or another adhesive, and you want to match this edge exactly, just like that. There we go. And then simply take your scissors, and I find for this the bigger the better, so I'm using our titanium scissors, but the largest size, the ones I normally reserve for fabric. And I just want to trim that section down. You can use a guillotine if you're more comfortable with that. So just trim off any little places like that to give us effectively our pocket. So we now want to take some foam tape. I'm using 2mm foam tape, and simply place that down the two square or flat side edges. I always use the same scissors for my foam tape, the titanium, but the smaller ones. We take that across like that. There we go. And then simply remove our adhesive and pop that right on the corner. Because it's square, it's perfect, which gives us, of course, our perfect pocket. So I've got a card blank here that I've cut. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 inches, and I've matted and layered it with a piece of coconut white at 6 inches and a little piece of lilac at 6 1/8 to give me that little fine border. And we simply adhere that down just like that. And then it's a case of, I've used scraps, make a little tag. I've put the sentiment on: may your birthday be a special celebration and a wonderful day to remember. Punched a hole and put a little bit of sort of a lilac lavender ribbon into there, and there we go. Finished. Quite simple. You could put a gift voucher in there, you could put another card in there. There's lots of things you can do, but you've got what is realistically a very flat card that has that wonderful little pocket in there. For more ideas, hints, tips and inspiration, why not have a look at the John Next Door official page on Facebook.